testament to the relentlessness and resilience of my wife and my daughter, my nieces, and we have phenomenal counsel. They did an excellent job of preparing for the case, and man, we just happy that the jury was able to see through the shenanigans, and the judge was extremely fair, and we just happy that we was able to come out on top and just fight for creatives and our intellectual properties that large corporations seem to think are just public domain, free for all, just to come and grab and use with no consideration for the people who actually put hard work and effort into building and creating things from nothing. Mm-hmm. So that's how I feel. I'm happy, but not for me, more so for my wife and my daughter and my nieces, because I watch how hard they worked, and I know how much this means to them, and I'm just happy for them.
And during the trial, the CEO or the founder of MGA called you, your side, extortionists, and it was a money grab. Can you respond to this now being the verdict? What would you say?
Well, I think that was, a bully tactic, trying to paint me as the bad guy when really they were the ones who, were I guess, they were at fault. They were the ones who came and ripped us off, and I guess expected us to not have the audacity to stand up and speak for ourselves. And I say, my wife was the most adamant about making sure that every stone would be turned, and every recourse would be taken. All recourse would be taken to ensure that we would protect the brand that the girls and her worked so hard to build and create. Mm-hmm. But I think that kind of condescension, it comes from when you're not really in touch with the reality of culture. After you've gone so long, kind of having it your way and nobody really standing up and speaking up against you, people kind of tend to believe that they're in the right. Mm-hmm. And, that could be a very, very dangerous place for a person running a corporation, because you have to, if you're running a business, you're serving people, you have to have a touch on the reality of culture, especially if you're marketing to Black and brown people. But I know, I always knew, how proud I was of my daughter. I always knew how proud I was of my wife, or how proud I was of the OMG Girl. So their words didn't really affect me. It was just hard to listen to them say that in front of them. But, words don't really matter much, man. The outcome is everything. So, this says a lot about what they were saying.
Mm-hmm. And you'd kind of talked about this a little bit, but can you talk about the role that race played in this case? I mean, it seemed like we just saw a really nasty display of it in the second trial, and it wasn't so much in this trial, but like you said, race is all over this case, it feels like. I mean, do you feel that way?
Mean, I don't want to imply, because the judge, who's been very fair to both sides, and has been very clear that he didn't want, any mudslinging or anything like that. So I don't want to perpetuate that. I think, man, if you have a good feeling about something, I would just say, listen to it. But I don't want to go against what the judge's intentions were.
Sure.
He's been nothing but fair to us.
Sure. Okay.
Hey, T.I., one question from Al Fila for Nick at Night. Just wanted to say, man, and commend you on the way that you handled yourself in court and your family. Showed great leadership, man. And I'm proud of you, my brother.
Man, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming in and, dedicating your time and attention, to reporting this, because, if nobody knows about it, it goes unheard of, unseen. It's easier to sweep under the rug. And so you guys bringing attention to it, letting the people know what we're going on, so they could chime in and offer input. So you know, the big guys with all the big legal firms and all of the big, you know, the big budgets to dedicate to their business affairs departments couldn't just railroad the creatives that built these things that they profit off of. I just truly appreciate that. I think that it's a great day, not just for us personally, but for creatives all over.
And can we say, where are you today? You're not here, so just maybe what you're up to.
Okay, well, I'm filming my second film as a director. I put out Departments last year, so we're filming Departments 2. I just wrapped there, and I have to fly to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's a private event for Michael Phelps. He asked me to come and and celebrate with him. So I told him I would, but I'll be right back in Atlanta tomorrow morning.
His birthday's on Wednesday.
To celebrate.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. Happy birthday, brother.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, right?
Yes, on the 25th.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. Uh-oh, we lost him.